A question of medical help is centering around the death of a Chickasaw County inmate. It's a story we brought you earlier this week. 57-year-old James Brownlee was arrested by state troopers on July 4th and died several hours later. WCBI's Quentin Smith talks with Brownlee's family and law enforcement today and has more from Chickasaw County.
Lord, we need your comforting spirit right now, God.
Lily Brownlee says July 4th, 2016 is a day she'll never forget.
I can remember when we was rolling up on the roadblock, saw all the blue lights and everything. He was sitting in the passenger seat and I was under the wheel. And so when we got up close to the roadblock, it was two highwaymen. They was running towards the car. And one ran on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. And they was opening the doors and we was like, what's going on?
Brownlee says her husband was drinking that night, but never got behind the wheel.
They was like, we saw y'all switch drivers. And we was like, no, no. And one of the highwaymen, I don't know who they were. The only thing I know, they was highwaymen. They was telling me, you lying, you lying. Like, we saw you. And we was constantly telling them. And they pulled my husband out the car, and they took him.
Brownlee says she remained parked on the side of the road and called her daughter and son-in-law to come to the roadblock. All three say they heard James Brownlee yelling in pain and asking for help.
And I saw him next. He was like doing like this right here.
He was taken to the Chickasaw County Jail on Monday night. He was charged with DUI, driving with a suspended license, no proof of insurance, possession of beer in a dry county, child endangerment, and a seatbelt violation. Early Tuesday morning, Brownlee was found dead in his cell.
What was your reaction when you found out your husband was found dead?
When they told me he was dead, it was just terrible. It was just terrible. I don't even want to think about it.
Brownlee believes her husband never received any medical attention at the jail. Chickasaw County Sheriff James Myers says he can't comment on the case because it's being investigated by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation. However, he did explain the procedures his staff takes when an inmate comes in with a medical problem.
I mean, like I say, just for instance, if someone's brought in during the night and it's brought to our jail staff attention that there is some type of medical attention that needs to be seen, we won't accept them in the jail until that's been cleared by medical personnel.
Now, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation and the Mississippi Highway Patrol released a statement saying, quote, "We are actively investigating the situation and cannot release any information during an open investigation," end quote. Sheriff Myers says he hopes preliminary autopsy results will be complete by tomorrow.